bring Parks and Recreation to order and turn it over to Amy.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Good evening, council members. The first item on the agenda. The first item on the agenda is our Somerville Skate Park under project updates. I'm happy to share with you guys that we have entered into an agreement with Fifth Pocket Skate Parks for the design of the new Somerville Skate Park. We have the public input meeting scheduled for Tuesday, June 30th. That's going to be from 5:30 to 6:30 at the Doty Depot building. We anticipate the completing the design phase around October. And then as soon as we have that, we're going to put that project out to bid shortly thereafter. As far as the Somerville Ashley River Preserve goes, that project is continuing to move forward. The sidewalks have been poured and the barge was placed on in the river over the weekend. The contractor plans to begin removing the existing docks and constructing the new fishing pier starting this week. The permit application for the replacement dock was submitted to DS on Friday. That starts our 60-day, hopefully, review process, and then we can move forward with installing that new dock on that project.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I ask you, as I was looking back at some of my prior notes on this, so did all of the restrictive covenant issues get resolved on that? Wasn't that the one that Army Corps was having a hard time processing?
Yes, because it was the original restrictive covenants from the neighborhood. There are still restrictive covenants on that property.
But everything on the master plan is going to be able to move forward?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I guess, is that why we ultimately went with boardwalks instead of a pier on that? Because we're going to have still a pier, right? But
Yeah.
we couldn't have a docks and all of that.
There's going to be one fishing pier, and we are going to have one dock where the existing dock is. We just, instead of renovating or making repairs to the existing, we're doing a new, smaller dock, but it will be new.
And the parking lot's going to stay where it was. I know before there was some maybe wetlands mitigation or something there.
The parking lot is, there's two very small parcels that are high ground. The parking lot's in one of those high grounds.
Okay, good.
And they raised it also.
Are there any other questions for the projects that I could answer for you guys? Wonderful. Then
One quick question. I think before you were concerned with the RIP grant deadline. Are you still feel like we're moving forward and you're not concerned with that anymore?
No, I mean, but with our last extension, as quickly as they're moving, we should be fine to hit that deadline. The only thing that gives me any pause and concern is getting that last DES permit. But again, I've already had conversations with them and they've led me to believe that we should be able to get that within 60 days.
So like the next 3 milestones and who would be responsible for those next 3 milestones is not on the town in any way?
Mm-mm.
Okay, thank you.
The next item on the agenda is I just wanted our youth athletics update. I wanted to give you guys just a quick update on a couple things. We continue to experience unprecedented growth at Gahagan Park. I gave you before you came up just a quick visual of the growth that we've seen. This past spring, we hit a significant milestone. We passed 1,000 kids playing with us. And those are kids that are in our programs. There's a lot more kids playing at Gahagan, but 1,000 just in town of Somerville programs. We had 1,014 kids for the spring. That represents a 42% increase over the 2025 season. An additional 301 kids. That's growth that we can't plan for. That's unheard of. Fall is typically larger than spring, so we are anticipating significant growth again this year. One of our greatest needs in Parks and Recreation is athletic fields.